Your silence is the power to destroy a narcissist. They struggle to comprehend your silence, raising their concern. It's not advisable to discuss it while the wound is still fresh. If you've attempted to reconnect with them, pleaded for their return, or reached out to them, it's time to benefit from the stillness. Their fuel runs dry when you remain quiet, leaving them curious about your thoughts and actions. Bear in mind that they're excessively possessive, unable to grasp the extent of your love, and blind to your true intentions. Your best bet is to ignore them, cutting off their supply while encouraging deep introspection. Through introspection, they may question their judgment, blame others, or become more dangerous to the people around them. If you're a parent, the grey rock approach is the most beneficial for narcissists. Refrain from challenging them or asking too many questions, and avoid reaching out to them or discussing anything besides the children. Please continue to watch this video to learn more. It's crucial to either implement the grey rock method or cut complete contact to starve their supply. They may experience conflicting emotions towards you, which provokes a significant internal conflict. Can you try to understand my perspective? They were confident they could catch up to us all the time. Could you please support me by liking and subscribing? I truly appreciate it, and it only takes a few seconds. They assumed we'd chase after them, but didn't realize our generosity and kindness. They confused our inactivity for feebleness. The only way to communicate with them now is through total silence or utilizing the grey rock method to discuss issues between the two of you. Despite the prolonged time, cutting off their supply through the grey rock approach or no contact will heighten their desire for you. You are their desired possession, and their urge for you is insatiable, while your silence is fatal to their ego. Employing grey rock may seem like communication, but it's still a form of silence, so it's crucial to maintain it. They were eager to hear from you, believing they understood you and could predict your actions. They believed they knew everything about you, manipulatively using their perception to their advantage. Hence, a no-contact policy must be imposed. Before our intervention, they assumed they understood our actions with a "I'll do this, and they'll do that" mentality, failing to notice an exit was available. They believed their constant begging and incessant talking would be enough. They took advantage of our resilience and ability to find solutions, even while being undervalued and ignored. Despite their abuse and rejection, they believed we'd always want them and come back to them. However, they didn't expect us to have an awakening when we finally did. Even though they secretly recognized our superiority, they focused solely on themselves. They believed their charm could retrieve us if we ever closed them off. They were afraid we'd find a replacement, proving why narcissists can be so puzzling. Deep down, they have low self-esteem and lack confidence despite their outer grandeur. They may not be the best, but they pretend to be, putting on an impressive show. It's just their method of reflecting their own shortcomings. They don't care about you. When we use the grey rock or full-on silence, they experience an internal collision that's too much to bear, causing them to break down. It has a detrimental effect on them, so allow them to crumble. Even if you see them with a large group or doing other activities, ignore them. The more people they sleep with or socialize with, the more they realize they'll never find their one true love or someone like you with such empathy, sincerity, affection, concern, eagerness, and enthusiasm. They have less time to look for you elsewhere and understand the reality of the situation the longer you ignore them. I'm not suggesting that you let them back in though. If you do, as I've previously advised you, the issue will continue to exist. They must experience a decline. With a narcissist, there is only one path: downward. After the love bomb, there's only a downward trajectory to follow. A repeat love bomb is the peak of their abilities, lacking empathy due to the absence of the prefrontal cortex. Their understanding, sympathy, and empathy are all a facade. They're merely skilled actors using familiar faces and masks that we recognize. Some of us may not have yet uncovered their true identity, but we've all caught glimpses of something when we've been around them. That's why we're likely glued to our screens right now, as they notice our growing strength through our stillness. It's a clear message that we're done chasing them. Rather than speaking, we're letting them speculate and wonder what our plans are. We're starving them, and they desperately require our supply of attention and validation. They put on a show to receive it, but it leaves them restless and feeling trapped as they can't find someone of comparable status and power. Ultimately, we possess the power to end their miserable existence and eliminate all narcissists from our lives. Not everyone has the ability to destroy a narcissist, but since they sought us out, it's safe to assume we possess that power. They were searching for someone as influential as us, but the catch-22 is that we can just as easily destroy them. They seek individuals who can provide them with ample energy, such as prophets or empaths. Despite our flaws and ability to love, they view us as tools to be used. However, we always come out victorious in the end, especially if we ignore them and let them starve for attention. By leaving them alone for a while, they may experience a moment of realization, an aha moment, and a profound epiphany. They'll understand that we're no longer up for grabs and will cease pursuing us relentlessly. If we rush back to them, they'll believe they can manipulate us again and again. If you could subscribe and give it a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it immensely. I will maintain the film online so that anyone can view it. Financial support for the channel is included in the description box. And if you're interested in private lessons, the information is also available below. I appreciate all of you who have been viewing my content. I sincerely hope that the universe protects you and keeps you safe. It's crucial that we remain steadfast and strong. May God bless you and make your journey easier. Although I can't directly bless others, I genuinely believe that sending positive energy and good wishes will bring positive outcomes to your life. I'm going to conclude the video here, but I'll be returning shortly with more. Peace.